Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana. I find some interesting comments to my previous video. Ananda Tirtha Kulkarni. He says, Gurudeva Namaskaram, legend says there is no death. I personally believe that. Then what is the point of death? What is the point of grief? Is it the human psychological need to grieve on absence of fellow life forms? Where did those emotions come from, and what is the essence and value of them, Gurudeva? What teaching I should receive from emotions? Will these make me subtle, gentle, closer to God? Or is it a compulsion to experience the beauty of nature on earth? To cry, laugh, mourn, jealous, to love, to be passionate, cruelty, etc. These are my genuine thoughts, Gurudeva, not my questions. Love you always. Nice, Ananda. This is a very thoughtful question. Normally, anytime you raise a school of opinion, your opinion always will be slightly something different or something unique. Of course, everybody's opinion is unique, but I see many generalized statement. You don't belong to the generalized. You belong to something special. Legend says there is no death. I personally believe that. Then what is the point of death? Yeah, Ananda is mature. Ananda can look at himself. Ananda can watch his emotions. Ananda can watch his thoughts. Ananda can watch his feelings. Ananda can watch his deliverances, utterances. And all the more, Ananda is totally convinced that there is no death for the soul. He believes in that. When you believe in something very strongly, there may be something inside which might have been brewing for many generations of life. And that has reached a point of self-aggrandizement where Ananda is able to feel that soul doesn't have death. Because he is able to know, that means it is there inside his system that such a realization has come. Why it is coming to Ananda but not coming to Sridhar? That is the question. Is it the human psychological need to grieve on absence of fellow life forms? Most of the time, Ananda, people are more attached to the body, not to the soul. They are more used to seeing a physical form. They want to see something physically. They want to touch something. They want to feel it. They want to love it. So for them, the definition of love is more physical. It is not metaphysical. So that physical aspect They have been concentrating for their entire life, right from the birth. They have always recognized something being with them, which has supported them, which has taken care of their needs and wants. Suddenly it leaves. There is a big vacuum. Now, not that the person has left alone is making the impact. All the good things the person had done to one comes to the mind of that person. What all he has done, what all were the reasons for his better existence today, the contribution of that person in his life. All this works up. The feeling of gratitude, it may be. The feeling of gratitude, though the soul has no death, the soul is going to be reborn. As far as that person is concerned, at that particular moment, when he was alive, I did not realize the importance of this person. How much he has contributed to me in my life. What all he has done to me for what I am today. If the world is appreciating me, if the world is looking at me as somebody very great, what all this person has contributed towards that greatness in me, which is being appreciated by the world, I did not realize when he was alive. The gratitude in me now makes me to repent. And it comes out in the form of emotions and tears. Of course, not only that the person is not alive, also that you are not going to get any more benefits from that person till he comes back into your life in some other form. There is a vacuum, and that vacuum translates into emotion of melancholy, and is expressed through tears. Maybe. Or, once the person occupied the place so much in my life and that person is not there, that's all. No other reason. Because that person is not able to visualize what all you could visualize. Where did these emotions come from and what is the essence and value of them? That I have already told you. What teaching I should receive from emotions? Will these make me subtle, gentle and closer to God? Emotion is something very gentle. Emotion is something aggressive. For example, love is a form of emotion. It is gentle. Anger is a form of emotion. It is very aggressive. One emotion is going to make you more gentle. One emotion is going to make you ruthless. So, how we can learn from this emotion? Of course, you want to be closer to the temple, but far away from Devata, you can do anything you want. But if you want to be really closer to the Devata and not merely to the temple, then you have to go to the gentleness of the emotion, more in the form of love, compassion, care, mercy, grace, service. Service comes more on account of gentle emotions, love, compassion. You should not be a caretaker, you must be a caregiver. Caretaker is of no use. Everybody does that job. Caregiver is more important. To give that care, you must have lot of love, that subtle emotions, where you can realize it is Bhagwan and nothing else. What teaching? Yeah, that is over. Or is it a compulsion to experience the beauty of a nature, on each to cry, laugh, mourn, jealous, to be loved, to be compassionate, cruel, etc. Yeah, maybe. That's where your karma comes. By disciplining yourself, what you are doing is, you are trying to win over the karma. A very disciplined person, even if karma is there, it will not be heavy on him. Like Ganapati sitting on that Mushika, that small Mushika. That is the Vagana. Such a heavy Ganapati, who is the Lord of multiverse. He sits on that. But still, the Mushika is so small, such a small rat, it is able to carry Ganapati, means, to that extent it is his grace, which he doesn't want that weight, that concept of karma, to be on his disciple, Mushika. So, it is his grace. Even though you are bearing karma, when you are given the attitude to look at it as more repetitive or more repentance, and we take it as a gift of Bhagavan, then karma looks more easier for us to handle than people who say, my karma, because that is very simple. You have not been disciplined. Had you been disciplined, the karma will not be very heavy to you. Since there was some problem with the discipline or acceptance of the discipline. See, please remember, discipline is there, but how much we accept the discipline. There are a lot of people following discipline, following rules, but not voluntarily. They have been forced to do it. So they have accepted discipline, not like those days. Voluntarily they accepted discipline and they struck on to sastras and sampradayas, where they did not feel the weight of the practice or the karma. But today, many people still do. There are people who are doing Sandhyavandanam, Trikala Sandhyavandanam. I know that. There are people who give lectures on Bhagavad Gita. Okay. There are Vaishnavas, there are Saivaits, there are so many other people also who talk on Bhagavad Gita, so many things, it is like this, it is like that, different types of interpretation. The very same word in Sanskrit can be twisted in any way. That's the beauty of that language. Everybody tries to bring the best out of it and give their own school. Only Krishna has to come and say which school he agrees. Probably he may agree with every school because he is the doer. Even people who have been practicing discipline, when it comes to the case of karma, they are not prepared to accept it. And they only want a relief from it. And nobody wants to accept, this is my karma, let it be so. I accept it because of the doership. This karma was bestowed on me. Let it be over with this life. Let me be born fresh. Let my account be closed with this. Let me go through what I have to go through. That doesn't come just by merely performing Trikala Sandhyavandanam or reading various scriptures. Where does it come? We do not know. Long back, maybe 2-3 decades back, I was going south of Tamil Nadu somewhere. Those days, I used to go a little bit interior. I had gone. I came across one gentleman. He was born, no, he had some problem with the legs. Legs are not that powerful, like he can't walk. When he has to go also, he will go with one small, there will be a platform, like he has to sit on that. He has to push it through his hand and go. This gentleman, he is a farmer. He was very beautifully using this particular thing. He had about 1 or 2 acres of land, and he was tilling the land with 2 bullocks. He was using, he had novelized his own, what he uses on the road. He fixed it to that. And there was something else also below. And he was going around, along with the bullock behind, everywhere, going in different rounds. And he was able to till the entire land of 1 or 2 acres, I don't remember. I was just watching him. I asked him, so much of disability you have. You don't have legs. Legs are very important. You don't have it. How are you able to do this? Without legs. Who gave you this idea? How you are able to till the land? He said, see one thing. I am born like this. What I have done, I don't know. See how he talks. In the past, I don't know what I have done. Today, Lord has given me, this is all my structure. Now I have to be useful with this structure. Whether I am able to contribute towards what I had done in the past or not, whether it was positive or negative, whether I am going to increase the positive or I am going to reduce the negative by doing more positive, or I am going to increase the negative, I don't know. But I only thought, can I be useful in any way with the existing thing? Because I know very well this is congenital, it has come right from the beginning. So there is no point in crying over it. But how to use my physique and see I am able to do it. Suddenly somebody came, then I got somebody came, he said we can do some fabrication work. Somebody came, I went to a few people here and there near the village, they gave some ideas. And this 2 acres of land was left by my parents. This is all the property I have. Today, I produce. I don't go and ask. I don't beg with anybody. I am able to contribute to the society. I am giving a lot of rice and other things I am giving it. That's all. I get a little bit of money. 1 bag of rice I am giving it for the function in the village temple, where lot of people will be fed during that. They have the yearly function for 10 days. This rice will also go along with it. See his thought. He doesn't have legs. But what he told me really impressed me. You can't keep crying on that, I have not got this, I have not got this, I want this, I want that. With what you have been given, can you be more useful in this world or not? That is something which you can definitely think of. And this person's way of looking at it, really it impressed me. Yeah, Ananda, next one is Akshay Vadadi. He says, Hari Om Guruji, Lord and Master's grace, I am trying my best to put in practice of your Amrita Bhashanam means poison. Bhashanams into my life, I somehow gain up courage and try my best to abide by what Master has said. I may lose 100 times, but I don't want to give up the idea of being one with light. Kindly bless me with strength. Very good, Akshay. Good. See, you have been given the ability to try. So you should keep on trying till the last. Okay. Even your trial is choiceless. Nothing is going to work as per your choice. Okay. If you attend interview, it is choiceless. If you don't attend interview also, it is choiceless. You succeed in the interview, it is choiceless. You don't succeed also, it is choiceless. Please remember. Of course, in life it looks like we get so many chances. But when life itself is choiceless, chances are redundant. Which you are going to pick up and what is going to be blessed you, nobody knows. That's all. So go ahead, that's a good one, Vadadi. Then next. Now I find Pragati Utla says, thank you Guruji. I have noticed that for people are very disrespectful to the servants, laborers, vegetable vendors, servers, cleaners. It's almost like following some sort of untouchability. Wonder if it increases bad vibration around us. But in America, they are all treated equally and respected and thanked for their services. Very good. America is already great because it has such virtues. Here, yes, this is what I have been saying. People have forgotten the values of Sanatana Dharma and they have gone into something else. Somebody was telling me, Sanatana Dharma, this caste is there, that caste is there. I told, I am also from Sanatana Dharma. I say, please remember, all of you unite, be together. Today being together is very, very, very important. That's all. There is no other second thought should be there. If you are a Hindu, whether you are in Bharata Desham, whether you are in America, Africa, anywhere, you must be united. Unity is what is needed. I will in fact say, since we are not united, there are a lot of troubles in the world. I have the audacity to say this. If we Hindus are united, in fact, the world will be at peace. So first example, you have to be united. That's all, nothing. Those days, as I said, Manu had divided caste based on one's profession, not by birth. Unfortunately, today the system is more by birth. We can't help it. In fact, those things also came for the good. Because we were going on harassing our own people, such things have come. If reservations have come, it is more because we did not give a proper place for everybody. Where they should have been respected, they were not respected. Yes. Even today what Pragati says is happening. But still, there are some good people also, Pragati, in Bharata Desha, who respect every human. There are good people, please remember. But more the negativity is seen, not the positivity. A person who is positive is always positive. Nobody is going to praise him. Because it is something he is supposed to do. But when somebody is negative, that will be shown up high because he is not supposed to do it. When something is wrong in the system, which needs to be corrected, it is more looked at with binoculars. When something is all right, and it is helping the system, not much is spoken of. Of course, I am not talking on the awards and rewards and all these things. Nowadays, in the name of encouragement, bhajan also no. Bhajan means some 100 groups will join. Which is best bhajan? Where is the question of which is bigger, which is smaller? Even if you sing with a donkey's voice, for Bhagavan it is Devamritam. It is more your heart that matters. So in religion also we have started conducting all running races. Who recites Vishnu Sahasranamam? Where is the necessity for it? You are saying you are encouraging the person. No, that is not the way to encourage. Fancy dress competition in schools. Hardly kids are 3 years, 2 years. They will be dressing, one kid will be dressing like Vivekananda, one will be dressing like Jesus Christ, one will be dressing like some Kuchipudi dance, one will be dressing modern dress, like that. All kids will be, after all their parents dress them like that. Now, where is the question of competition best? If you are giving prize, you should give to every kid. After all, at the age of 3 and 4, what sin did that kid commit? That you should grade it and say, no, this kid, one kid is crying because it is not given the prize. In fact, it is more the ego of elders that is being demonstrated, for which you make the kid liable, no? This is how we are. So when we do such things with our own children, how will we respect the servant and all these things, Pragati? At home itself we don't take care properly. At home itself we degrade our own kids. Okay. We do not know how to handle our children. We do not know how to handle our own family. We are more half-baked. Had we followed Sanatana Dharma very sincerely, these things would not have happened. We would understand the depth of religion. You have to understand the depth of it before commenting. People nowadays, kids also, they just comment just like that because somebody has written something today forward, say this, that, so many. Yes, medium is very useful. I am able to address you. That's why I am very thankful to this medium. Otherwise, I cannot address you. Okay. Someday you have to come to Narasimhavadi in Ahobilam. There you can find me. That lecture may not be like this. That may be something else. We don't know. So, here technology is useful, everything is useful. But there, you see, Pragati, their laws are very strict. If you are going to ill-treat somebody and that person goes and complains, you know very well what will happen. Police will be there. Here, any amount of complaint, nobody is going to be there. But still nowadays courts are taking it very seriously. If people are going to insult on the basis of some caste or their position or whatever they do, judges are not going to keep quiet. Today, executive is not keeping quiet. Legislature, they have passed laws. Okay. There are laws available to protect every community. Nobody can talk ill about something. If they talk, then they had it today. Today in India also that system is there. Still probably in some areas it has not sunk to that level. Because if gracefully people would have accepted Sanatana Dharma and followed it, these things would not have happened at all in the first place. This never happened during the days of Ramanuja or Adi Shankara or people prior to it. Not when Sapta Rishis were there. So many things were there. This Bharata Desham was Akhanda Bharat. Those days these things did not happen at all. As our Akhanda Bharat reduced and became very small, our thinking also became very narrow. Ramanuja was so gracious. He gave the Ashtakshari mantra to every person. He didn't see caste, creed, nothing. Today no saint can do what Ramanuja did. Of course we can talk about Ramanuja, but we cannot be Ramanuja. We cannot be Shankara. We cannot be Madhva. We had very great saints. Adiraja, Vyasaraja, Swami Desinga, Manavala Mamniya. So many people were there. Bhakti Marga we had so many. Tukaram, Nivrit Maharaj, Baba. All saints, very great. And whatever they practiced was Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagataha. Everything is Bhagavan. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is the culture to which you all belong to. We all belong to. Somewhere we have forgotten. In fact, more than Bhagavata Pacharam, this is called Bhagavata Pacharam. If you are going to talk ill about anybody, please remember, karma is not going to leave you. It will chase you. Because you already suffer ego doership. When I say you, don't think you or me. Okay, to make it more meaningful, I talk like that. It is not aimed at any single individual. It is more generalized. So, that is why it is happening. Because even among the caste, within the caste, within even Brahmin caste or non-Brahmin caste, whatever it may be, even there among the families based on one's economic status and all, or probably qualification and all, people look down and look up. Even within the very same community, so much we are divided. So can we bring that unity within us? Okay. God bless you all. Thank you. Some other time, some other day.